I find that much of my life is dictated by different types and sizes of bags, and this one is currently my laundry bag. And then it pulls out into a quite large duffel bag. This, by the way, is my mosquito net, and it's in need of a wash. And no, I'm not going to wash my book. I just bring a book to give me something to read while I'm at the laundromat. Time to go. A funny thing about doing laundry when you're living out of a backpack is that you tend not to have a lot of clothing. So pretty much all of my clothing is in this bag. So I have to wear whatever leftover clothes I have. And this is a shirt I don't normally wear outside because it's too hot. And these pants are also kind of a thicker material. It turns out that they were way too thick and way too hot for everyday wear. So I tend only to wear them when I'm going to do laundry now. Another funny thing about doing laundry like this is you want to maximize the impact of your laundry day activities, so you wash all of your clothing, and that includes all of your underwear. So don't tell anyone, but right now I'm not wearing any underwear at all. Of course, for any of this to be possible, you have to find a laundromat. And that's something I always do when I get to a new city. As I'm walking around, I keep my eyes open for certain things I might need, including a laundromat. Took me a while to find one here in Mesot, but I found one, and that's where I'm going now. Though, to be honest, where I'm going isn't so much a laundromat as just a bunch of washing machines kind of in a garage at the side of the road. I've kept my eyes open for a real indoor laundromat, but I haven't been able to find one. But this place has washing machines and works fine. A big load costs 40 baht, and a small machine costs 30 baht. In an odd twist, the owners of my guest house have actually installed a washing machine there, and it costs 30 baht as well. But I kind of like to go outside into the city. I don't know if you noticed anything strange about these pants, but they are kind of an example of the bane of my existence. There and there. Two big tears right at the knee. And this really bugs me because the rest of the pants are in perfectly good condition. And these are kind of they're marketed as your traveling, outdoorsy, heavy-duty, rugged pants that are supposed to last forever. I buy the things, and a short time later, they tear open right at the knees. So I don't know what's going on with that. Getting close to the laundromat. It is just up ahead of me on the left. I was starting to get nervous that it would be closed because it is Sunday today, and almost all the coffee shops and little cafes and restaurants that I know about on this street, all of them were closed today. So luckily this laundromat is in a garage and it's open to the wide world, so they can't really close it anyway. And here it is, my laundromat. As I mentioned, the laundromat is kind of just situated inside a parking garage for some kind of a building. I think it's a mixture, residential and business. And here are the machines. One different thing about today's laundry day is that I decided it was time to wash my knapsack. This tends to go quite a long time between washes just because I use it every single day. So I just have to be very sure that nothing is inside any of the pockets. I already went through all the pockets back at my guest house. But since then, I put my GoPro accessories in there, so I better take that out. And my book. My umbrella. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it is empty. These modern knapsacks, they have so many pockets, so many compartments. You can easily forget about one of them. All right, well, let's give it a wash. And I have it separate from all my other clothes because you just don't know how much this is going to leak the red dye, you know? I don't really want to turn all of my clothes pink if I can help it. The first time I came here, I didn't know if I could trust these soap drawers, but I did a couple of tests, and water flows through there and puts the soap into the machine just fine. These are Samsung washing machines. And apparently, all you have to do is put the money in. Noisy truck. And then you don't have to do anything. You just watch all the buttons, the lights go up and down, and it beeps and it boops a little bit, and then eventually it starts working. And there you have it. All the soap has been washed out of the drawer. Most of it, anyway. The full cycle takes about an hour, so I'm just going to let them do their thing. In a way, I'm not that thrilled with these machines because they're kind of like home machines that just go around. The drum just spins this way and then back again. And when you look inside, it doesn't seem to be agitating the clothes very much. It just kind of moves a bit this direction, then a bit in this direction. I actually end up opening the lid and I get in there with my hands, and then for a few minutes, you know, I agitate the clothes as if I'm doing my own laundry. So I'm so dumb. I come here and pay a machine to do this work for me, but then I do the work myself anyway. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be enough agitation. I prefer the machines that go around this way, and then the clothing kind of goes in an arc and then tumbles to the bottom, and just seems to, you know, get the clothes much cleaner than these machines. I have one non-laundry related story to tell. This came as a complete surprise to me, but I was checking Facebook this morning, and I'm a member of this Facebook group called What's Happening in Mesot. And someone posted a short message there saying that a truck driver from Myanmar, he came into Thailand across Friendship Bridge number 2, and he drove his truck with an assistant to the market here in Mesot. I guess he made some deliveries, and then he picked up a bunch of stuff to bring back to Myanmar. So I guess at Friendship Bridge number 2, there is cross-border traffic, but it's only for vehicles, and I guess only certain people with certain permits are allowed to make the trip across the border. And this truck driver with his runs to the market, he was allowed to do it. And I don't know when this happened exactly, but after his trip, he was tested and he tested positive for the virus. So now there's a big spurt of activity here at Mesot, where through contact tracing they tracked down 70 people that this driver had been in contact with at the market, and all those people were tested. And as of this morning, the test results weren't available, or at least they weren't public yet. And so there's some discussion going on online and elsewhere about what this will mean for Mesot. There were already rumors floating around that parts of the city would go into lockdown, that there would be more and tighter border restrictions and that kind of thing. So the sleepy Mesot is now in the center of national media at the moment because of this. And with that jaunty little tune, you know the cycles are all finished. And there's my clean knapsack. It looks cleaner probably just because it's wet now. The red is a bit more vibrant because it's wet. But judging from the state of the water that I saw in there, a lot of dirt and dust came out of this material. Here's the song. Makes me think I'm in grade school. So, all clean. My other pair of pants. The weird thing, this is something. All of my pants, and you can see this, are stained red along the waistband because of that knapsack. Because I wear it so much, and I sweat so badly, it gets soaking wet, and then the red dye. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that pink stain all along the back of my pants. All of my pants end up looking like that. And normally it doesn't matter because my shirt hangs down over it usually, but... and my own personal sleeping sheet that I bring with me everywhere I go. Now my extensive wardrobe. Red shirt and a blue shirt. Couple of towels. This is towel that belongs to the guest house. And then I have my own travel towel. Couple of pillowcases. Little hand towel. And my mosquito net. Yeah, it's a big improvement. When you use this for a while and you're in a room that has like a ceiling fan or any kind of fan that blows the air through it, it acts just like a dirt catcher. Keeps out the mosquitoes, but it also builds up a lot of dirt really fast and can end up being quite black. So that's laundry done. Time to get out of here. Well, it's not really done because none of this is dry. There's no dryer here. And even if there were, I probably wouldn't bother drying it. In this climate, it dries so fast anyway. I'll just take all this back to my room, hang it up as I normally do, and in a very short time, all of that will be perfectly dry. Okay, that is it for my laundry errand. Got a nice bag of clean laundry to enjoy. Go back to my room at the guest house, hang it up and let it dry. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I have a quick unboxing for you, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm sitting at my kitchen table inside my guest house room. No reason other than the only other place I could do this is out at a coffee shop or outside my room, and it's really hot outside my room, and in here I can run the air conditioner. So I set up this little temporary studio space. Not much of a studio, but it's all I've got. Got my box, and if I was a cool unboxer, I would have a switchblade, you know, I could whip it out, but all I have are a pair of scissors. It's a bit of an odd unboxing because I assumed at first when I got a package like this, it would be from someone who was watching my videos, someone that I might even know personally. But I'm getting the impression that this and a couple of other packages I've received have actually come directly from companies looking to advertise their products. And I think that's what this one is. It actually comes from a company called Prairie Marketing Limited. I looked up their website online, which is how I got the idea that this probably came directly from the company rather than from an individual. And I have no idea what's inside it. They deal in, apparently, snacks, foods, biscuits, all products, and personal care products. So anyway, it's always fun to get a package wherever it came from. So let's get this thing open. And in terms of lighting, I have no idea what I'm doing here either, but I've got a light on up above me, and then I opened most of the windows here in the room, you know, to try and get as much light in here as possible. Addressed to me, Doug Nienhuis, here at the guest house, and the seller name is Prairie Marketing. So that's it. And let's see what's inside here. I've been shaking it, and I have no clue. Let's open that up. Ooh, note. I love notes. Oh, maybe it's just another shipping label. Oh, okay, this is fancy. From Lazada, and again, this is just a shipping label, and a card from Prairie Marketing. Got some bubble wrap. Whoa. My Chewy Milk Candy, durian flavor. Wow. Okay, that's what's in the box. Wow. Got a cup of coffee going here. That's Doug's homebrew instant coffee. And let's try this candy. Halloween is coming up, right? If I get a trick-or-treater at the door, I can have a candy for them. So there they are, a little individually wrapped My Chewy just to give a close-up of one of these candies. There it is there, My Chewy. And let's open it up. Oh, there it is there. All right, let's give one of these a try. I wasn't sure. It says chewy on it, but actually when I bit into it, I was surprised that it was actually chewy. I thought it would be a crunchy candy, but it says chewy. Yeah, it is bringing out a durian flavor, but a very light durian flavor. Actually, yeah, I like that a lot. I don't eat a lot of candy in my regular day-to-day life. It's not like I go to 7-Eleven and buy bags of candy or anything like that. Couldn't even tell you how many months ago it was that I actually had a piece of candy, but there you go. It's very good, Mr. Chewy Durian Milk Candy. A bit of a noisy spot to do your laundry with all the traffic going back and forth, but that's okay. I just realized that in my pocket I have a collection of My Chewy Durian flavored milk candies. I got a package in the mail yesterday from a company, and I opened up the box and I found a big bag of durian flavored candies. And to my surprise, I find them really tasty. I had to put the box away in the cupboard to sort of get them out of my eye line, because as long as I saw the candies, I just eating them and eating them. So I kind of had to hide them from myself, so I didn't eat them all. Yeah, they don't look like much, these candies, but they're really good. Yeah, I like them a lot. Really nice durian flavor.